Gaming franchises always have something unique and interesting to offer to the gamer. Whether it's because of unique and innovative gameplay, unforgettable characters, or just pure, simple, escapist joy. And sometimes the favorites that one picks can say a lot about the gamer. So, since we're all still trying to get acquainted with each other, how about we go over my top 5 favorite gaming franchises of all time? And trust me, this list gets very, very personal. I'm Dave from Gamers Guff, and this is our first top 5 countdown. Let's dig right in, shall we? Number 5. Tetris. Starting off the list with probably the simplest but also the most addicting game ever made. Honestly, what is it about Tetris that's so weirdly satisfying? The concept is so ridiculously straightforward. You line up blocks, clear rows, try not to let the screen fill up. That's it! That's it! But somehow it becomes this intense, almost hypnotic experience. And when you finally clear several rows at once, ooh, pure satisfaction. I think part of why Tetris resonates with so many people is because it's universally understandable. You don't need deep lore, complicated controls, or even gaming experience. Anyone can pick it up and instantly understand what to do. Now, admittedly, it is lower on the list because, well, you play one Tetris game, you've kinda played them all. But still, there is no denying how iconic and endlessly replayable this game is. Number 4. God of War. This is a series that has slowly become a personal favorite in recent years. The combat alone is insanely satisfying. Nothing compares to slashing away with the all-powerful blades of chaos or even the Leviathan axe. But what really carries this franchise is Kratos himself. At its core, Kratos is a deeply tragic character, a Spartan warrior, completely consumed by loss, vengeance, regret, and the consequences of his own mistakes. Underneath all the brooding and violence is a genuinely emotional story about healing, fatherhood, and trying to escape your past. Granted, I still have yet to play Sons of Sparta, as well as a few others for PSP. Also, we still have yet to experience the remakes when they come out, eventually, but I do look forward to opening the next chapter in the chronicles of Kratos, the Spartan Ghost. Number 3. Kingdom Hearts. Okay, let's be honest, the idea of teaming up with Donald Duck and Goofy while traveling through various Disney worlds already sounds like somebody made a video game specifically designed in a laboratory just to attack my childhood nostalgia. The series was developed by the same people behind Final Fantasy, hence some of the cameos. You play as Sora, this normal average kid armed with the iconic Keyblade, traveling across multiple worlds, trying to find his friends while fighting against the forces of the Heartless. And this is just the basic premise. Trust me, when I try to explain the whole lore of Kingdom Hearts, it gets unbelievably complicated. What really makes Kingdom Hearts so fun for me is the gameplay, especially once you start leveling up, unlocking more abilities, and experimenting with different combat styles. You've got flashy combos, magic spells, summons, transformations, special attacks. The combat becomes this ridiculously stylish explosion of magic. And on top of that, exploring various worlds based on the most iconic Disney properties never gets old. 1 minute, you're running around with Aladdin, the next you're fighting alongside Jack Sparrow, then suddenly you're fighting against Hades with the aid of Hercules. It's emotional and cheesy in all the best ways. And honestly, I wouldn't want Kingdom Hearts any other way. Here's to the eventual release of Kingdom Hearts 4. Might only take 10 years. Number 2. Ratchet and Clank. One of my absolute favorites ever since the original back in 2002 on the PS2. These games combine lighthearted humor with genuinely epic space opera storytelling surprisingly well. Gameplay-wise, these games are ridiculously fun. The combination of platforming and third-person shooter works perfectly well, but the real stars of the show are the weapons. Ratchet and Clank might honestly have the most creative weapons in gaming history, turning enemies into sheep, pixelating them, launching disco balls that force enemies to boogie. Half the fun is seeing what insane gadget or weapon the game will give you next. And because the weapons level up and evolve over time, combat constantly stays satisfying throughout the entire experience. It's one of those franchises that feels endlessly creative. Every new game introduces something weird, funny, or unexpectedly emotional. I'm always down for another great adventure with the Lombax mechanic and backpack robot any day of the week. Number 1. Sonic the Hedgehog. Honestly, if you know me at all, this is probably not a surprise. Sonic the Hedgehog is still my number 1 favorite gaming franchises, through TV shows, comic books, movies, and of course, video games. I even reviewed a few episodes of said TV shows and did another video pitching the idea of Sonic in Jim Henson's Labyrinth. Links in the description if you're interested. Gameplay wise, there is still nothing quite like Sonic at his best. The speed, the momentum, the feeling of blasting through massive levels like a roller coaster. It creates this adrenaline rush that no other platformer really replicates. Or at least not officially. But that's a topic for another time. When Sonic games click, they click. And beyond just gameplay, I genuinely love both the world building and the characters. Sonic as a franchise has this unique mix of action, adventure, humor, charm, sincerity, and surprisingly emotional storytelling. When it wants to. Sure, the franchise has had its fair share of rough patches over the years. Every Sonic fan certainly knows that. But, despite all the criticism, memes, and occasional disasters, Sonic always bounces back. And right now, the Sonic Renaissance feels stronger than ever. We're still feeling the hype for the release of Sonic 4 in cinemas, and Sonic Racing Crossroads is still maintaining momentum months after its release. After 35 years, this blue hedgehog refuses to slow down. So yeah, those were my top 5 favorite gaming franchises. Obviously, there's still a ton that could have made the list, so definitely let me know your favorites down in the comments. Until then, this is Dave from GamerScuff, signing off. See ya! Congratulations, fellow gamers! You've reached the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching and hanging out with us here at GuffWorks. If you want more videos about cartoons and or video games like this, then be sure to subscribe and click on the bell so you won't miss what's coming next. We post new videos every 2 weeks on a Sunday, along with new shorts posted every single Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. If you'd like to see more from yours truly, then check out our official webcomic series, Gamers Guff, a sitcom-style comedic slice-of-life adventure abundant with gaming nonsense and questionable decisions, mostly from my brother Ryan. Links in the description. More videos are waiting on the screen, so I'll catch you in the next one. See you then!